Hey guys, Nananki here, bringing you another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary. Today I am playing the Pyro once again in celebration of the Meet the Pyro week, or Pyromania week. We are on day 2, there are 9 hours and some odd minutes remaining as I record this until I assume we get the Meet the Pyro video. Now I don't usually play with the Phlogistinate, it's kind of old school Pyro, it's just WM1 Pyro, all you can do really is just charge straight at people with it, like the old days, but now you can get infinite crits and all your health back. I think more so than the crits, I like the restoration of health factor. I think that's more valuable, utilized properly, than the infinite crits, because half the time when I trigger it in advance and try to run into where I expect people to be and hope to just crits them all down in a flurry of pain and fire, there aren't a group of people there, especially at this point. It's been out for a while, and people know what it means when they see a Phlogistinate with the glowing weapon coming at them. But right here I drop in on the cart and, manage to pop that Phlogistinate at just the right moment to evade a whole bunch of damage from all those explosions and get my health back. And that works out pretty well. So it can be used effectively, but it's still, WM1 style, which is it's fun as a change. I've got the Man Melter equipped as a secondary, though I don't ever really use it to much effect in this particular round. Since the second day of the Pyromania week has been announced, they have announced 6 new weapons, 2 for the Scout and the Sniper, 1 new one for Soldier, and 1 for Pyro. Pyro one looks interesting. It's a flare gun with a knockback effect, and I guess an AoE flaring of enemies. It'll light a group of people on fire, it seems like is the effect of that weapon. The Sniper's getting a new sniper rifle and a new SMG. The SMG does less damage and has a smaller clip, but if you kill somebody with it, you get 100% crits for 3 seconds, but a 35% decreased firing rate. And a new sniper rifle that's kind of like the Bizarre Bargain that gives you a benefit of some sort for an increased charge rate if you get headshots, but the downside is decreased damage to body shots, which I like the Bizarre Bargain trade-off a little bit better, where if you miss some headshots, you just get a decreased charge rate as opposed to just an outright penalty on body shots. Maybe that's just because I don't get enough headshots. I'm not good enough. And right there, I wish I'd popped that Phlogistinator and bought myself a second or two, or even stepped back out of that doorway and noticed the sentry gun sooner, because that spy was going up and he was going to sap that stuff, and if I charged up right behind him while it was sapped, I almost certainly could have gotten it, or the NG, and maybe some more people in the process, maybe the whole attic for that matter, who knows. There's no finding out now. And I thought that was pretty funny. I had him in the corner, and I went for the Phlogistinate taunt, and sure enough, he shot me point blank. And here I charged in, and I saw that sentry a little bit too late behind the heavy, and I was like, you know what, it's too late now, I don't care, I'm gonna kill at least the heavy. I didn't feel like I had time to deviate to the right and go for the medic, so I just went for the guy I knew I already had in the middle of my flames, and I did kill the heavy, and that's good enough for me. I'm pretty happy. And it's downright spooky. You might know that was a fun headshot right there. But it's downright spooky to me that Medic has the exact same loadout for headgear that I use, the Z goggles and the Professor specs. And every time I see him, I feel like I'm looking at myself. And it's like, well, that's odd. I haven't seen that particular exact combination on somebody other than me. But that's no problem. I highly encourage it. And I don't know how that wasn't a headshot since he was looking straight down at me, but I'll buy that. And I kind of went past the doorway like, oh god, don't shoot me. And luckily he didn't. And again, I'm standing like right next to these demos like, oh, please don't shoot me. And yeah, excellent. Good job, Spy. So once again, I've got charged, and I think, okay, here comes a heavy medic up the side. And I will just drop in on him. I think I'm far enough back here that they won't see me. Oh, they see me. But I think it doesn't matter. I have infinite crits. I'll get you. Oh my god, I died fast. Ah, headshot. Very fine shot, sir. And I think he was rather happy with that shot as well. He said something about it, and I'm happy to compliment him on it. That was a nice shot. He caught me halfway in the air, like partially under the bridge. And you do run into trash talkers from time to time, but all I do is put up a smiley face. Whatever. Boy, I'll say it again. Getting your health back and that damage shield is more valuable than the crits. Without the crits, I would have still killed the Scout, but without that health recharge and temporary defensive shielding, I would not have been able to survive in that particular situation. Though, you having the compression blast throws everything else, out of whack in the equation, because you can do so much more and have so many more options for engaging people and like preventing them from running around a corner like that. You could blast them up into the wall and reserve shooter them in the back, and you're not running. But instead, you just got to chase people with the Phlogistinate. But that's okay. It all adds up to being, a different experience, and that's what you're looking for. You want to have, different experience every time. That's why I'm looking forward to all these other new weapons. Like the Soldier, getting a weapon that shoots 3 rockets at a time. What is that going to be about? Was that going to take out sentries in a single shot, level 3s from a distance? Because I'm pretty sure 3 rockets will take out a level 3 sentry. I might be mistaken about that, but I don't think I am. So I wonder if they won't fly straight enough to do it, or maybe they won't do quite as much damage as 3 conventionally fired rockets. However they balance it, I feel like it will have to be unable to kill a sentry in a single shot, because that just will not be right. Right now, I guess the only downside is you can overcharge the shot and have 4 in the chamber and have it explode in your face and kill you. But I don't feel like that's much of a downside once people are practiced with it. And burning that teleporter entrance for a day and a half, but obviously because there was already the other pyro from my team who had made it to their spawn to kill their telly, the NG was already banging away on it, tanking that teleporter and giving it health back in real time, you know, so every, you know, second it's gaining back more than like 50% of its life or so. And as a result, I could not take down the telly, and I was kind of sorely disappointed about that, because taking down the tellies is kind of the whole reason I spent a minute running to their spawn, only to see another teammate there, another pyro of all things. And so that level 3 is still up in that little hallway, and this guy is just playing his little fiddle, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to get anything accomplished there. I am just out of here. Try to burn some people up as I go, and, you know, the circle strafing got me just far enough around that I could get the Phlogistinate charge, and I did manage to pull off, you know, one more kill, as opposed to just dying where I stood. And I'll admit it, with any other flamethrower, I wouldn't have been able to even get that much, because even if I was puffing people away from me, I'm still standing there between 2 heavies. So, yeah, it can be good, you know, it's cool. The round ends while I'm dead. Oh, and I should probably mention as well, the other 2 new weapons for Scout are a new scattergun and a new pistol. The pistol somehow prevents fall damage, and the new scattergun somehow builds up movement speed, but has an initial penalty to movement speed, so I don't know, not too interested in those. And here's a couple random clips of me air blasting people off ledges, because that's always hilarious. And so that you didn't have a black screen to look at while I said, thanks for subscribing, thanks for commenting, I really appreciate it. I try to put out 3 to 4 videos a week, basically a video every other day. I have put out a video the last 3 days running, but that's because there's been this Pyromania update and everybody's so excited about it, and myself included, so I wanted to keep up with it and try to put out a video a day for it, and even if they're coming in the middle of the night, you know, that's the confines of my schedule. So, thanks for watching, like it if you liked it, and I will catch you next time. Peace.